before?
No.
No? Okay, let's do this then. This is going to be awesome. Do you typically do a power hour at home? Does everyone do this? Okay. All right. What up, Gunderman? Okay. This is what I'm going to teach you what I do every day. So, are most of us coaches still working with a job, like an 8 to 5, 9 to 5 day? Yes. Okay. So the power of part-time was super helpful for you then. So this is what I do in my pockets of time. First, I will make a list of everything that I need to do. Just brain dump everything that you need to do. And you can start this at the beginning of the week. Do your brain dump of everything you want to do for the week ahead. But the first thing that I do is I check my messages from the people I've talked to within the past day to follow up with them. I will check my follow-ups, and then I will check my email and check in with my challenge group, which my challenge group is usually something that I do in the morning until I get my workout in, but then I'll periodically jump in there throughout the day in my little pockets of time and like, comment, love, whatever they're talking about. And then inviting, because that's the secret sauce that we need to be doing is talking and inviting. And oftentimes I feel like we get caught up of, when I first became a coach, I heard invite all the time. And you've probably heard, and you've seen it, read it, corporate puts it out, invite. It doesn't necessarily mean invite them till you're blue in the face. It is a series of invite them to a live something, invite them to a shake party. That's one way you could invite somebody. Invite them to a live group workout with you. Invite them into a group. And you're inviting them in different ways and not the same all the time. So that's really what it means when they say invite, which I never knew for years. I did not know that. So hopefully that helps you. So want to be having conversations. So I go in first and I think about who I want to talk to this week. And sometimes I'll go down Facebook and go, oh my gosh, I haven't talked to this person in so long. And I start a conversation with them. The conversation is super light. Hey, how are you? I really enjoyed your Halloween pictures this week. Those were so cute, dressed up as Toy Story. That Forky really creeps me out. Like, it doesn't have to be serious. And be invested in it. Go into their account, look at what's going on with them. Hey, how are you? I saw you one time. I just wanted to tell you that I was thinking about you. And usually they'll write you back. Some people check their message all the time. So if you haven't heard from them in a few days, maybe find a different way to reach out to them. Text them, email them, because they may be ghosting you, and maybe they are. If you see that they've seen it, because you can tell on the side if they've seen it, they'll show up. It's their profile picture now. It used to have a check, but now it's their profile picture. But if you see that after a few days they haven't seen it, they probably don't check it. So find a different avenue to talk to them. That might mean you have to pick up the phone. I admit is scary. like to hide behind a computer. So I don't always do that. I'm not the best. So, but we're working out of our comfort zone. So for the next 5 minutes, we are going to send messages to people.
I didn't hear you.
New people, totally new conversations. Go in there. Someone to high school with, maybe with your coworkers, a family member, and use that person for a couple weeks and just make it super light. Hey, how are you? How's it going? Do you have any fun plans? We have Halloween coming up. Do you have any fun plans? Are you going trick-or-treating because it's going to snow tomorrow? I know, Julie's like, it's going to snow. Does that in Indiana? So, try and message 5 people. You need to find 5 people to message in 5 minutes. We're going to do it right now.
Yeah, the last 2 travels I've been to, I've been blindsided. So this boat tonight is really a chance for the rest to build back a really strong bond and be really close.
Talk about previous travels and what may or may not have happened.
Message just to invite for a challenge group by starting November 1st?
No.
Because I couldn't hear you earlier.
Oh, here. Let me see if I can.
There's a bunch of background noise.
Yeah, someone has their TV on or some kind of noise in the background.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So message your people. Just message 5 people starting a new conversation. How are you? How's it going? Nothing to do with challenge groups or anything. You're just creating a relationship. You're just forming them.
Okay.
Talk about friends, occupation, what's new with them. You know, ask them if they have any Halloween plans tomorrow. So we're going to try and message 5 people in 5 minutes. So if you get stuck, one thing that might help you is pull up your own list of friends and kind of scroll through there and see who you haven't talked to in a while. How we doing? How are we doing? Are we doing okay?
Yep, 2 down.
You want us just to keep going if we hit our 5?
You can. Give you about a minute or two, and then we'll go on.
Okay.
So here's the other thing too. If you're not already, you can write those people down so that you know who to follow up with later. And then it keeps track too, who you've already reached out to. And some people put it in a Google Doc. I am not that cool, and I like paper and pen.
I just recently found out how you can take all of your Facebook contacts and put them in an Excel spreadsheet.
Please, let's have a Zoom call on that.
I had to YouTube it.
Okay. Well, you can teach me.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we started new contacts. Now we need to find new friends. I'm going to show you my Facebook. So I'm going to share my screen. Please do not judge me for all of my things that are open. Okay. Right. It's just how my brain works. Okay. Okay. So oftentimes we may not know how do we find new people? How do I even think of people or find them? And maybe someday Dante can tell us how he found Jolene. I think it was just from a P90X hashtag on Instagram. So, which is also why hopefully we'll talk about that sometime in this group.
Yep, it was on the gram.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's how he found Jolene. Jolene. So Facebook does this awesome thing. Usually when I'm scrolling, there'll come up a thing that says, you may know this person. People you may know. And usually they are someone you've met. And also sometimes Facebook, they know if you have your location on where you are, and it will pick up when someone else has Facebook up, your proximity. So they'll pull people up that you've been close to and you may not know. Did you know that? Super creepy. So for whatever reason, it's not doing it on here. But oftentimes I will Like, it'll show me a lot of times people who are friends with Gunderman because I follow her. So usually, I don't know why it's not doing this, but have you seen that where it's like at a bar and it has all your people and you can keep scrolling over? Now, I have messaged people and friended people that way. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this person was on Facebook. I have to find, I'm going to be their friend. However, if you have not spoken with them in 10,000 years, you can friend them, but please follow it up with a message and say, I just found you. I just wanted to shoot you a message. I hope, you're doing well and we can keep in contact this way. Something. Don't just be creeping up in their business, friending a whole bunch of people, because Facebook can put you in jail, and they will. I don't know what the magical number is, but if you friend so many people within a certain period of time, they will put you in Facebook jail and they'll freeze your account. And I would imagine Instagram will do it because Facebook owns Instagram. So, but it's a very large amount, but it does happen. So we need to find 5 new friends to start talking to, and then you will magically have a new conversation to start. So let's find 5 new people to message. And I often you can search, like if you're on Instagram, it's easier to find people on Instagram. So if you search on Instagram, and let's say I want to search Turbo Kick Chick, because that's who I am. If I do that, then I'm going to find people who like Turbo Kick, and maybe I'll follow their messages.
Do you do this every day?
I don't add as many people as what I used to, honestly. But I do message people every day and follow up with people every day. Yeah. And even in Instagram, it'll say suggestions for you. So you can go on there and find people who maybe you'll like them. And I've had people find me this way, and we end up having conversations, and they'll start following your stories, which is pretty cool because some people they're far away. Oh, yay. The one thing I don't understand is why be on Instagram if you don't have any posts.
Do you do post and stories, or do you do one or, either or?
Both.
Every day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. We'll get there. That's the next thing you're going to do. Does anyone know what a BeFit trainer is? Oh, I bet she's a beauty counter person. Here's the other thing too, when you're looking up hashtags and things, make sure they're not a coach already. People will follow me and they're a coach, which is nice and flattering. But yeah. Bye. Thank you. Oh. So if we found 5 people to friend,
All right, man. All right. Nice to meet you. Yep.
but yes, there was a period of time where I added all the time, every day, especially when my my Facebook, I had like 500 people, and now I have 2,700 Facebook friends. But the very interesting thing is that Facebook only shows you the people so much that you interact with all the time. You can say hi.
No, I was just seeing who's on here.
Thunderman, your best. So write down your new people, and then we are going to make our social media posts for today. Girl.
I have a quick question about Instagram.
Sure.
I've heard people say you shouldn't be following more people than you have followers.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a thing? Like if I follow like 100 people on top of the 300 I'm following, so I have a total of 400, but I only have 200 followers, does that matter? Because I'm not really big on Instagram, so I don't
know if it really matters, Jen. I know
It doesn't.
yeah.
It doesn't?
No. It's
Okay.
all about the content. Just worry about putting out great content, and then you'll be fine. Followers versus following, it doesn't matter at all.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So you want to be able to, okay, so let's talk about this when we go to make our post. You want to have a picture, an image that makes people stop and want to look at it. Like Dante became he has a Dantourage because he was in the challenge group for 21 Day Fix. Yes. You were in the test group for 21 Day Fix.
It was Chisel.
Okay, Chisel. Oh. So he makes really good content, and he has this editor thing that he put me in that looks like I'm Autumn's best friend. So, but it makes you stop and go, oh my gosh, is she really standing next to Autumn? Which probably wouldn't matter to anyone except Beachbody people. But like you standing on top of your head doing a yoga pose, people are probably going to stop and look at that. You standing with your shake for your 100th day, not so much. Now, maybe if your shake was in a wine glass or
My Energize. I do my Energize in a wine glass.
Or that, yeah. So does Tabitha. I do mine in Disney cups every day. They're small, childlike cups. There are my children's cups. I steal them. So you want it to be unique, different. It should have scroll stopping presence. Jen asked me once, well, where do you get your content from? My personal development helps feed my content. So my content comes from scripture sometimes it comes from when I'm sitting in church. Recently, it has been from therapy, or I'm listening to Mel Robbins' Take Control of Your Life. I have 30 minutes left of it. It's so good. It's so good. So then usually there's like little nuggets, right? Like it's this training. You can only take so much time you can only take so much. You can't absorb it all. So that one little nugget, I'll take it and apply it to be my post for the day. And maybe like my quotes are always pink. So whatever your brand is, like Jolene is always purple. Christina's bright pink. Like I just know their favorite colors because of their post. Mine is this. It's like cotton candy. So it'll be in my stories. And when you post, especially for Instagram, when you're scrolling, it's a very visual application. So it should look like you and be, thank you. I love you. I'll come say goodnight here in a minute. It should flow and have variety. So think about what you posted yesterday. What did you post yesterday? What have you posted today? And then we're going to take about 5 minutes to do a post. It can be short and sweet. It could be a picture of this. Like, mine's coming together. I'm in this group. It could be that you have irritable bowel syndrome and Shakeology has saved your life. With that, it could be lots of things.
Jeez.
So take 5 and write your post because I got to write mine too.
Now, I did a post on Facebook earlier,
Yeah.
and I didn't get it over to Instagram, which that's unusual for me because I usually post to Instagram and then it feeds right on over to Facebook, killing two birds with one stone.
Right.
I can't do the opposite way, can I? I don't think you
to
can
Instagram
go
or Instagram to Facebook?
No, I don't think you can post on Facebook and then send it over to Instagram.
No, but
Instagram,
this is what you can do. You saw the picture, right?
kind of. I was just looking for it.
Okay, go to your Facebook page and then go down your wall. Or if it's on your story, you can.
It's on my stories.
Okay, it's on your story. Go to your story.
Mm-hmm.
On the bottom right corner, there should be like dots or more or a save button.
There's an ad. See, I'm on my stories. I got the 3 little dots.
Mm-hmm.
Edit story for now. Something went wrong. Save video.
Save.
Yeah. Okay, and then it'll save them in my photos, and then I can post. Okay.
Yes,
Gotcha.
and then take that post, whatever you wrote about it,
Mm-hmm.
copy
It
it,
was doing. Mm-hmm.
put it in your Instagram, and put it on your Facebook because not everybody's going to see what's in your story and your wall.
Okay. It was the peppermint shake. So should I be?
You can do
So I
that.
had more to. Okay. I'd say I had more to add to that yet. I just haven't got around to it today.
So, because the story is supposed to be quick, so you could add to it and make a post with adding more content to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like the story's like short and sweet,
Mm-hmm.
whereas your post you could write more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, on the post.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys about done? Today's Wednesday, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. All right. So we are going to run out of time. We have 4 minutes, so it's less than an hour. However, the other thing that I would do then is to invite the people that you have already talked with, your follow-up people. Follow up with the people. And so yesterday I told you that I do a free group and then I do a paid group. So I invite the people to my paid group. I invite them in the event and I invite them in a personal message. So that's what I would do. And the people that are clicking going or interested, I message them personally. And I say, hey, I'm so excited that you are going to be joining this group. And then I tell them, we need to get you armed with everything that you need, your tools. What kind of questions can I answer for you? Or what kind of results are you hoping for? Or what have you tried before? What, do you have questions, or what didn't you like? What did you like? And then we talk about Shakeology and their flavors, and we just go back and forth. The people who marked interested are the people that I really want to talk to, because the people that said going, They're already like, yeah, I'm in. But the people who are interested, I need them to believe in it to say, yes, I'm in. That person where you're like, I'm kind of interested, but I don't know. And I don't know how much this is going to cost me. So you need to talk to that person, those people who are interested. The other thing is too, if you don't have an event going, message the people who have liked yesterday's post. So basically, you are becoming a professional conversation haver. That's your job. You just talk to everyone. Talk to people in the grocery store. Greg always laughs at me because I talk to people about their toothpaste and they're staring there like this and they don't know what to choose. And I'm like, oh, because you are laughing because you know how many toothpaste there are. It's ridiculous. You know what you need? The one on the bottom shelf. That's it. The one without whitener, without any of that other stuff. That's what you need. So he's always like, they don't want to talk to you. I'm like, yes, they do. So, but having those conversations, just practice on anyone, practice on your husband, your children, ask them questions. Be very good and intentional about asking questions and then listening what they have to say. Because you can tell them all your stuff, but until it becomes about them, that's when they know that you care about them and you're listening to what they have to say. So do we find this was helpful? Yes. Okay, good. So message and invite your people. Set your timer. You have 10 minutes to message and invite your people. This is where you need to spend your time and talking to them. So y'all have a good night. You're free from me. Cheat for me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I feel like since you're here, I should do like fist in, like,
Oh, yes.
boom. All right, y'all have a good night.
Bye.
See ya.
You too.